forget Cinderella. Zahara Jolie just turned Disneyland into the setting of Hollywood's hottest rom-com, and she didn't even need a fairy godmother. One second, she's riding Splash Mountain with a handsome actor boyfriend. The next, she's flashing what might be a diamond ring. And the internet loses its collective mind. Is she engaged? Is that ring real? Are matching Mickey ears now a legally binding commitment? We investigate the roller coaster ride that is Zahara's love life, complete with churros, drama, and a whole lot of paparazzi panic. A star-studded day at the happiest place on Earth. It was a regular June afternoon in Disneyland, or so people thought. Families were rushing to meet Elsa, ride Space Mountain, and chomp into oversized turkey legs. But little did anyone know, one of Hollywood's most talked about celebrity children was strolling hand in hand through the park, living her best Minnie Mouse life. That's right, Zahara Jolie, now often using just Jolie, and her rumored boyfriend, actor Elijah Cooper, were spotted twinning and grinning through Anaheim's most famous theme park. Decked out in matching white tees and laid-back denim, Elijah wore a Lakers cap, while Zahara rocked her Minnie Mouse ears like the true Disney queen she is. The couple rode rides together, posed for photos, and held hands like no one was watching. Except, of course, everyone was watching. And that's when the whispers began swirling once again. Was Zahara engaged? That ring. Heard round the internet. The Disneyland outing, which took place on June 20th, 2025, came just weeks after Zahara was photographed exiting Craig's in West Hollywood on what appeared to be a dinner date with Elijah. While the dinner itself was fairly low-key, what wasn't low-key was the sparkly diamond ring resting comfortably on Zahara's left ring finger. Cue the media explosion. Zahara stepped out in a chic black tank top, slouchy cardigan, loose-fit slacks, and white sandals, pure Gen Z luxury. But no one noticed the outfit because all eyes were on that shiny little rock. The ring wasn't a fashion cocktail ring or an oversized costume piece. It was delicate, elegant, and very much the type of jewelry you'd expect to see in a surprise proposal scene at the end of a Netflix rom-com. Naturally, fans, bloggers, and journalists alike began connecting the dots between Zahara's love life and her new accessory. Zahara's balanced life. Not long after that headline-grabbing dinner, Zahara was spotted again, this time walking dogs in Los Angeles with her brother Maddox. Far from the flashing cameras and the buzz of West Hollywood, she wore sneakers, jeans, and a Spelman College baseball cap, showing off her school pride while managing a very large dog on a leash. Importantly, the ring? Not there, or at least not visible. This only fueled speculation further. Was the ring a one-time accessory? Did she remove it to avoid further attention? Or had everyone overreacted to a single piece of jewelry? These public glimpses of Zahara in her day-to-day life, whether she's walking the dog or laughing on a Disney ride, remind us that she's still a college student, a young adult finding her footing in a world that has always watched her grow up. But even within those candid moments, the spotlight never strays too far. The power of self-definition. Zahara Jolie made a powerful personal statement by introducing herself as Zahara Marley Jolie during her Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority initiation, publicly dropping Pitt from her surname. This move signaled her independence and self-definition amid her parents' high-profile split. Beyond her name change, Zahara has actively engaged in philanthropy, working alongside her mother on causes like women's rights, domestic abuse advocacy, and period poverty. Who is Elijah Cooper? Elijah Cooper is more than just Zahara Jolie's rumored boyfriend. He's an actor with credits in shows like Goosebumps, All American, and 911, and the co-founder of a socially conscious streetwear brand called Tints. A student at Morehouse College, Elijah shares not only a college town with Zahara, who attends Spelman, but also similar values and ambitions. Together, they're being dubbed a modern HBCU power couple, stylish, driven, and grounded in activism, earning comparisons to Hollywood pairs like Zendaya and Tom Holland. The Disneyland soft launch and what it might mean. The Disneyland outing felt to many like a soft launch of their relationship. The smiles, the hand-holding, the matching attire, it all screamed coupledom, yet no statement has been issued. No red carpet has been walked. No cryptic caption on Instagram confirmed anything. The couple simply showed up, enjoyed themselves, and walked out, leaving the rest of us to spiral over theories, memes, and blurry paparazzi photos. One of the most curious parts? Zahara wasn't wearing the now infamous ring. Whether that means the engagement rumors are unfounded, or she just didn't want to wear diamonds while eating churros and riding Splash Mountain remains to be seen. But the internet is watching, magnifying each detail like it's part of the Zapruder film. And in this day and age, you don't need a press release to make news. The mere act of being seen in Disneyland with matching outfits is a statement all its own. Silence from the Jolie-Pitts. Another layer of intrigue comes from what hasn't been said. Neither Angelina Jolie nor Brad Pitt has commented on the rumors. Zahara hasn't posted anything on social media to confirm or deny the engagement. Elijah hasn't mentioned anything in interviews or stories. The collective silence has only made the speculation louder. Angelina Jolie, in past interviews, has often stated that her children value privacy and lead their own lives with as little media interference as possible. She's even said that Zahara is one of the most poised and intelligent women she knows. That kind of strength, independence, and discretion speaks volumes. Without saying a word, Zahara's Hollywood evolution. Let's not forget that Zahara has been in the spotlight since she was a toddler. Adopted by Angelina Jolie in 2005 from Ethiopia, and later co-adopted by Brad Pitt, Zahara was introduced to a world of flashing cameras, red carpet appearances, and private jets. Despite that, she's remained remarkably grounded. Over the years, she's attended galas with her mom, helped launch fashion campaigns, and remained active in both activism and her education. Her time at Spelman College has shown her commitment to academic excellence and cultural engagement. She's not just surviving under the public microscope, she's thriving, even choosing what parts of her life to share and what to guard carefully. Will there be a wedding? So, is Zahara Jolie really engaged? The truth is, we don't know for sure. All we've got is a suspiciously sparkly ring, a romantic dinner, a Disneyland date, and an adorable pair of college students who may or may not be planning a future together. While no official confirmation has been released, the evidence has certainly given the world something to speculate over. What we do know is this: Zahara is building her life on her terms. She's choosing how she's seen, who she spends her time with, and what kind of legacy she wants to leave behind. And whether she's walking dogs, changing the world, or giggling with Elijah on a roller coaster, she's doing it all with a grace that's rare for someone her age. A fairy tale with layers. Zahara's recent public moments, dinner dates, Disneyland outings, rumored engagements, are the surface. Underneath lies the real magic. The story of a young woman claiming her identity in a world that wants to define her for her. A woman who has watched the media dissect her parents' every move and now writes her own narrative. A woman who can stun in couture and still wear mouse ears with her boyfriend while waiting in line for Star Tours. And maybe that's the real story, not whether she's engaged or not, but how she's navigating her life, with humor, privacy, authenticity, and a touch of glam. Whether or not wedding bells are in her near future, Zahara Jolie is already becoming a force in her own right. So go ahead, speculate if you must. Google Zahara Jolie engagement ring one more time. But just know that behind those headlines is a young woman who's much more than her last name, and she's living her own happily ever after, ring or no ring. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into Zahara Jolie's Disneyland date, diamond ring drama, and her real-life rom-com with Elijah Cooper. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, stay sparkly, and remember, love may not always come with a fairy tale, but it sure does help when it comes with a theme park and paparazzi.